Well, just out here doing some damage control, beaver trapping. We got the pond up here, beaver houses over there. Nice big dam here all the way across, and they had this flooded here and blocking this culvert here, so it's wiping out the road. So gotta take care of these beavers. I'll probably set 4 leg holds here. I got a whole bunch of aspen down the road. 1 inch or so, 5 or 6 feet long, 8 feet, yeah, something like that. I got some weights here and all my traps all rigged up with the slide wire on them and everything. So pretty simple process. So yeah, I'll set these up here and see what happens. I got 3 sites to set today, so see what happens. So I got one set up over here, right where that little aspen is, and I just put a bit of lure at the base of it as well. And my leg holds right in front of it. And I make these little breaks where water trickles. They'll come and fix that. It'll bring them right to that spot, but I don't want to put my trap there because they'll mud it and it screws your setup. So if you put it right beside it, they'll see the aspen and with that bit of lure. So they had this dammed up pretty solid. She wasn't leaking at all. Just a few little breaks. Nothing too much because I don't want the water level to drop too quick and expose my traps before they get here. So I got 2 set. They're gonna work on a 3rd one over there, and there's a slide down here in that vicinity. I'll put another one there. So I got that trap pan just to the side of this tree, just to try and get one of his right hand or his right front paw. And then I put these little branches here, that little stick, just as a blocker to bring him in nice and straight. So I patched this up here a little bit with mud so they don't mud this up. So she's running a bit here and a bit there, so that'll bring him to the dam. What I do is make a little pad for my trap with my boot, about 3-4 inches deep maybe. This will be my anchor stick. I prefer to put my pan facing that way, the dog on this side. Some people put them sideways or whatever, whichever works for you, I guess. This way has always worked for me, so why change it? Again, I just go offset. And just a couple of blocker sticks. Nothing too fancy. A little stick for some lure. Don't need a whole lot. I ran out of my homemade stuff this spring. This is at Forsyth, Stan Forsyth lures, which work really great. But it's easy enough to make your own too. So you can see those aspens here. I'm just going to make a little break in the dam here, bring them over here. It's that water trickling, they hear that, and I'll bring them over here. Now here's another spot that you can see how high the water level was. It was right up to the road here. So they dropped it down on me here, but I'll see if I got enough water here to set some leg holds. not very ideal spot, but gotta make sure you got enough water for a drowning set. But up here there's I see a channel there, so I'm gonna set a couple conibears there and go from there. I'll walk around there and we'll have a look. There's a nice little channel here. I'm probably gonna set a 330 right here, and then this little slide here, I just threw that stick in there and there's enough water for a drowning set, so I'm gonna put a leg hold right here. If the water's not running, then I don't mind putting it in the slide. If the water was running here, I'd have to set it to the side because they'll just mud it, like I mentioned earlier. But yeah, I wouldn't even need an aspen stick here. Just a blind set with leg hold will work. So the beaver house is right here. The water is pretty low. Doesn't look like there's too much very active around here. Seems like the water dropped right off and they haven't really been working on it, but I'll snoop around here a bit more and figure it out here. So here's that beaver house, but there's not even a feed bed here. So I'm kind of wondering if they didn't go upstream. But I'll set a leg hold right here as well. If they did set up a bit higher, they'll probably come and wander down and try and get this dammed up again. So try and intercept them. Nice little willow stick, about 1.5 1.25 inches in diameter. I'll use that for setting a 330 across the run. Bring a couple of bait sticks. Just up here is where I got that leg hold. The beaver house is back there. So what I'm doing is just putting a couple of logs here to support my pole going across the channel, since it's so deep here. So that's just going to be a rest for my pole here. So I got a little pole here about 1.25 inches, like I mentioned. So I'm going to set my trap on here. Just like so. So these are just floats for the end of my trap. I'll just tie this off over here. Done deal. So, well, actually not done deal, but I gotta cut a few of these branches off and just kind of block it in. So when they come through, it's naturally going to want to put them down in that trap. Because as soon as he sees that, he'll want to dive underneath it. Alright, so I got 2 leg holds here and a 330, and then I'm going to try and set a leg hold by the culvert over there. See how much water there is. But there we go, that one's set. What I like about leg holds too is right along the road here, people driving around everywhere, road hunters. And you set up conibears here and good chance they'll go missing. But most people wouldn't clue in on this. A bit of running water would have been nice, but they got that all plugged right up. So give her a day or so and check her out. Well, we're back here a few days later. Check these beaver traps here. And it looks like all my 4 aspen trees that I put up for bait are gone. So hopefully we got 4 beaver, we'll see. See them in busy here. They dammed all this off again. Water levels over the road. Got some new aspen trees. See if this trap is gone. I'm pretty sure it is. Feels pretty heavy. Nice big one. Okay, we'll go check the other one over here. Good start anyway. I hate these narrow downs for walking on. Trap is gone here as well. It's pretty heavy. Definitely something on there. Yeah. Another big one. Okay, I'll get these two reset here. New aspen branches and a bit of lure. Go check those ones. See the sticks that are standing where the traps are tied off, and the aspen trees are gone. So, right. So there you go. You can see how they mudded this up here. You can even see the fresh tracks here from what I had opened up the other day. And they never mudded the trap. So again, this is just to bring him in to the trap. You'll hear that water trickling and mud it up, and notice that nice little poplar tree there. So we're all reset here. Well, looks like we're 4 for 4. 4 traps, 4 beavers. There's another little one there. And we got those 2 bigger ones over there. Right on. Get all this one reset here and carry on. Start the cable up for them. Run it down a little ways so they can't come up and get tangled up. Little blockers. Well, this is the other spot that they had flooded, and you see they brought the water level up again. My aspen is down here, but it's not gone, so, and the water level's way up, so I'll have to reset this one, but hoping we got a beaver here. We'll go check the other ones first and go from there. Yeah, I don't know if this channel trap would have done anything the way they brought it up. Huh. Not sure if there's anything in it or not. And we do have a beaver. Just a little guy. Well, that's good. Amazing how they can raise that water level up so high in no time. Yeah, I'm gonna reset this one in here, and because my floats won't work here, I just plunked this little branch on here, and using one of these little Ys in this willow, I'll be able to put my pole across there. This channel is the deepest one by far, so I know they'll use it again. Just a little V there. It doesn't take a whole lot to hold that up. Probably go off this branch right here where my cable's tied to. I'll watch these branches that are dangling around so I don't trip my trap. Not the sturdiest I'd like it to be, but just enough that they'll swim through there pretty easily. Alright, see what this does. Might add a couple blockers on this side. So deep now. There. Should do it. Take this one out of the way. See if we got something here. Trap is gone. Definitely heavy. Oh yeah. Another little guy. Go check this other one now. See if we're 3 for 3 on this end. See, the aspen is still up here, but doesn't mean the trap isn't gone. Trap is gone. Oh, we got a nice big one here. That's a big one. Nice big beaver. Yeah, they're coming in from up top there. Okay, we'll get them reset and go from there. Oh, we're back at the culvert here, and see if we got one here as well. Yeah, they must have raised this water a foot in the last 2 days. Oh, sure feels like we got something. Don't feel like a little one either. Yep, big one. Another big one. Yeah, these leg holds are pretty effective. Very nice one. Okay, I'll reset this one here a bit higher. That's 4 beaver here. 4 traps, 4 beaver on this one as well. I lucked out. It's not always like this. Well, there we have it. Check the 2 sets that I had. Actually 8 traps at 2 different locations. 8 traps total, 8 beaver. Really lucked out pretty good. Like I said, it's not always this way, but a few small ones, 4 of them. Well, I just got home with all these 8 beaver, and there's some pretty big ones here. I'm gonna weigh them just to see what they have for weight. Some pretty dandy ones. Sure he's off the ground. That is 53 pounds. See what beaver number 2 weighs. $51.8, 51.6, 52. Beaver number 2. Beaver number 3. $51. 54 is the biggest one so far. Grab beaver number 4 here. I don't think he's going to be a whole lot bigger than that. I think that first one was the biggest one. 54. $48, $47, $48. Yeah, and that's the last of the bigger one, so 54 is the biggest one. Decent sized beavers.